An INFP is part of the MBTI personalities, one of the 16 personalities. And within this particular personality, there are opportunities for individuals to both grow and develop. The description and the characteristics of INFP tend to be idealistic and loyal to values and to people who are important to them. They want their external life to be congruent with what their values are, so that whoever they are on the outside is who they are on the inside. They're curious, they're quick to see values and possibilities, and they're really catalysts for implementing ideas. They seek to understand people and to help them fulfill their potential. People say that they're adaptable, flexible, and accepting unless one of their values might be threatened. Others tend to see the INFP as someone who is very sensitive, introspective, and complex. They tend to be reserved and selective when they share their most deeply values and feelings, even though they really do value relationships that are based on depth, authenticity, and true connection. They want to see a mutual growth for themselves and for those that are around them or people that are around them. They find structures and rules confining, and they like to work autonomously, but they are pretty adaptable and flexible until something really violates who they are. They're original, they're individual, and they're sometimes quite difficult to understand. Some areas of growth are really surrounding their intuitive and feeling preferences, which are more of their dominant ones. If they have not developed their intuition, they're not going to find very reliable ways of taking in information and being able to notice the realities of situations. They may even make decisions based solely on their personal values and find it difficult to translate their values into action. However, if they have not developed their feeling side, they might not have time for really valuing that inner process, which they can make their best decisions. And instead, they're going to move from one part to another, or one excitement to another, one distraction from another, but they don't achieve very much. They need to find a place where they can use their gifts and really be appreciated for their contributions. And when that doesn't happen, they feel very frustrated. This is shown because, or demonstrated, in that they may have uncharacteristically difficult ways of expressing themselves verbally. They're going to be withdrawn from people and situations, and they may not give enough information to others, especially in regards to important values. Of course, it's natural for them to really not prefer their thinking and sensing sides, and this is part of a personality trait for every one of the 16 personalities. However, they really need to give some attention to these preferences. If thinking and sensing receive no attention at all, the INFP is going to become easily discouraged, and they're not going to really enjoy life because there's going to be such a huge contrast between their ideals and their accomplishments. They may reject logical reasoning even in situations that require it, and they assert the supremacy of their internal viewpoint. They may be impractical and have difficulty estimating the resources that they need in order to reach a desired goal. When they've experienced great duress, they begin to really doubt their competence and the competence of others. They become overly critical and extremely judgmental.